the 49ers and Eagles, I mean, I'm going to say it. It was just such a sad disappointment. My heart goes out to all the 49ers fans. Not much you can do there. It seems like you guys have a quarterback curse.
Right.
Every single quarterback you guys put in there gets injured. This year it's tough, you know. It's the Garoppolo curse. Whenever they said, yeah, we're getting rid of Garoppolo, Garoppolo was like, nah. Now everybody that's going in, even myself, is getting injured. It's sad, but the Eagles just look good. They look dominant. I mean, do you think anybody stops them, or?
I don't see them winning winning it all. That being said, it was more of the 49ers being dead, because you can't win a game without a quarterback. No matter how good your defense is, you can't win a game without a quarterback.
Yeah.
And they even had McCaffrey he threw an attempt. I say that with air quotes. He had an attempt at passing the ball. That being said, the 49ers had like the best. They had the best passing. They had the best rushing defense, the second best rushing defense. So they ran the ball down their throat all day. So that still tells you something about the Eagles' rushing attack.
Yeah, the Eagles looked great. I mean, Kelly, was it more of the 49ers just, you know, fizzling out or having that happen, or do you think the Eagles were going to win that anyway?
You know, to be honest, I had the Eagles going into it. I think Jalen Hurts looks good right now. He's playing well. I mean, I have them winning the Super Bowl, if I'm being quite honest.
Wow.
I'm going to start out real hot.
We're going right in. Okay.
I think Jalen Hurts played really well, and I definitely think it helped the Eagles' defense that all of their quarterbacks and Christian McCaffrey, for some reason, they couldn't get it done. It's not a good game to lose all of your quarterbacks. And when the Eagles they were up kind of big pretty early, so I knew it was gonna be a boring game. But I mean, we've had so many great playoff games this season. I wasn't mad we had one blowout.
Yeah, I mean, and as you can see, they were dominating. They imposed their will on the run game, and the only bright spot for the 49ers was McCaffrey. Like, let's be real. It's tough when, you know, dang, they're spoiling it, but, you know, look at that. Guys, McCaffrey, he got a lot of hate at the beginning of the season. I'm going to say it. The Panthers fans were not too keen on him, so when he got traded to the 49ers, a lot of people didn't really care. He revitalized that whole offense, and you see how much better the 49ers have been now, having a diverse kind of back where he could receive and he could catch. The big question is, though, do you think the Eagles' defense will play as good, with the Chiefs, or is it a tale of two games?
It may be a tale of two games, because think again. The Chiefs have the best passing offense by far. Everyone thought their passing offense would suffer with Tyreek Hill leaving, but Patrick Mahomes has proven he doesn't need Tyreek Hill to ball out. He could throw the ball to anyone. He could get a couple cashiers from Walmart and still play a game. So I feel like it'll be more of a tale of two halves. I can't see them holding the Chiefs like this. They're not going to be destroying the Chiefs. It won't be a repeat of this.
So, Kelly, you have the Eagles winning the Super Bowl already.
Yeah.
What do you think's the key for them? You know, any key players you see possibly with them, or for you, Ray? Do you guys see any, you know, key things that the Eagles are going to do to beat the Chiefs? Because next we're going to talk about the Chiefs.
I mean, I said it and I said it again. Jalen Hurts, as long as he stays on top of his game and plays the way he's been playing, I think he's going to do well. I mean, he didn't play super great super great. I'm saying if he continues on the upward hill, he went 15 for 25 for 121 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. What really, really hurt the 49ers was the 3 turnovers that they had.
Yeah, and the penalties, of course.
Yeah. Penalties hurt everybody yesterday.
Yeah,
penalties were
quarterbacks leaving,
right, but penalties were really like tail of the story yesterday. There was a lot of penalties in both of the games, the whole game. So, I mean, as long as the Eagles stay good on top of their quarterback play, and just they have to prepare themselves, like you said, for Patrick Mahomes, that defense. He had 10 receivers with stats yesterday. 10.
Yeah.
10 different receivers with stats.
Yeah.
And I want the NFC East to get some love, because for years I had to sit down and everyone tell me the NFC East, the NFC least. We had 3 teams make the playoffs this season, and all of them won a game. So I'm just saying, what other division's doing that?
As you can tell, Ray is a Giants fan.
He's going to take the divisional championship glory.
Yeah. The next game is probably the most interesting game of the whole weekend, was the Bengals and Chiefs. I mean, that duel, we could have predicted. It was going to be a shootout. But I think what is big with that game was Patrick Mahomes. A lot of people... I get he's great. Like, that's the next level. He's a great quarterback, but what's different with him is how much people have been doubting him, writing him off. Even with an ankle injury, it showed his toughness. it showed how much heart he has, and it shows that he doesn't need that big of a receiver because everybody is getting the love. He's sharing the love around. They play great football. Now, do you think that I got to say this. That penalty, I'm going to just shoot it out there. That penalty at the end of the game did not cost the Bengals the game.
No.
I think either way, Mahomes runs out of bounds. They get a play. He gets they drive down the field, kick another field goal. So to say that the Bengals lost because of that play is blasphemy in my mind.
Yeah, since we're actually talking about that play right now, that was actually one of my notable players of the game.
Oh, really?
Joseph Osai was my notable
player. Yeah, he played
player
great.
Of the game.
That's what I'm saying.
He was, member of the Bengals defense. He's number 58. In that fourth quarter, every single time the Bengals were on defense, I saw him, right on top of it. It was him. That fourth quarter, he was the defense. And he only did 5 tackles, 3 by himself and 2 assisted, which doesn't seem anything crazy. But if you watched that game last night, wherever the ball was, he was very close. And yeah, it was a very, very costly penalty for him to do that. And you saw him crying on the sidelines after the game was over because he thought he had just caught his team.
Oh, yeah.
Cost his team the entire game. I mean, he moved here from Nigeria when he was 10 years old. He played college football at Texas, and then he entered the league 2 years ago. So he already is doing so much.
I didn't like that video clip where it was like his teammates were saying, "Don't hit the quarterback," or come
on the way to the locker room.
Is he really come on.
I agree with you. That flag didn't cost him the play. That being said, they won because Patrick Mahomes outballed Joe Burrow. And I got to say, it brings a tear to my eye. Whenever you see a son beat his father, that moment when he surpasses his father is just a moment you need a bookmark. So this is finally a monster out of the closet. He's finally got out of it. He doesn't have to hear Joe Burrow being his daddy anymore. Even the mayor of Cincinnati came out and asked for a paternity test. That's how much people were speculating.
Hey, Travis Kelce shot him right down after, called him a jabroni. It's on there. It's all over there.
You know what? He's young compared to Mr. Old Man here, Patrick Mahomes. He's not old. He's I'm
about to say they're both young. That's going to be
28.
That's the future of the AFC is that battle. And I still think Burrow's great. He's getting some.
He's going to be great. I think in the next few years.
Looking at these two, I can see a Peyton Manning, Tom Brady type rivalry going through, battling for the AFC championship games. Throughout the years, I can easily see that.
With more
100%.
Firepower, of course.
Right.
You know, that they're building on that
better
team.
Outfits, too.
Yeah.
I am a girl at the end.
Hey, girl. I have to say, this is just going to be a quick preview of the Super Bowl. Real quick, who do you think wins? Obviously, you say the Eagles, but give me a score.
It's going to be close. It's going to be, honestly, Jalen Hurts needs everybody on his team to be with it. I mean, really, the Eagles just really need to be with it because, like you said, Patrick Mahomes, he's that guy. So I'm going to go Eagles. Let's go 35-31.
Okay.
Close game.
And Ray,
it seems that we're in the ballpark. Yeah, I'm going with the Chiefs. Obviously, we haven't made that clear. I can't, as a Giants fan, I can't pick the birds. But I'm saying 31-28 Eagles. Chiefs. And that being said, Patrick Mahomes, he has that experience. He's been there. He's played in these games. Jalen Hurts, not so much. We don't know how every quarterback, we don't know how they look like in the big bright lights until it comes. So we don't know what type of quarterback he is until he plays in this big game.
He's been to the big bright lights in college.
College and NFL are completely two different things.
Right, but if you're talking about big bright lights.
Yeah, Burrow was in the Super Bowl last year, but I'm going to go with the Chiefs, actually. I'm going to go 20-17, and I think Mahomes wins MVP.
You only got 20 points out of Mahomes?
Yeah, I think there's only 2. It's the Super Bowl. The Eagles' defense looks great. I think 2 touchdowns, and they win off a game-winning field goal. So 2 field goals, and that takes them home. And